Project News. Alright, so Uncle is here tonight, and we're going to play this game. Now, last week my dad was here. We played this game called Did or Didn't, but he was in a rush, so we only got like a good 4 minutes. So we're going to play it again because, you know, it was just too quick. So, alright, I'm going to say some things. You say you did do it or you didn't. Now, it was like the last game you played before, Will or Won't, but the difference between will or won't is like it's in the future. These are things that's in the past. So you would say things that you would do or you wouldn't. But this time you say things that you did do or you never did it. Alright.
Alright.
Wake up and thought you was still dreaming.
Yeah, I've done that quite a few times.
Quite a few times. We all done that, I think. Jumped in the shower, slashed the tub when it was burning hot.
I did that once when I was younger. Yeah.
When you was younger, yeah, because you don't know how to,
Yeah.
you know, get the water temperature right. Have you ever fell down the stairs?
Yes, I did that 1,000 times. Matter of fact, I just did that this past winter. Porch was full of ice.
Yeah, I fell down the stairs. So we got 12 stairs in our house, and for some reason I was thinking it's 11. I wasn't counting it, but you know sometimes I just think that I'm on the last step, but it's really like one more step to go, and I'm expecting the next step to be the ground, but it really was a whole nother step. So that means it was another step after that, and I was like, whoa, and it just fell right on the ground.
Yeah.
All right, got into a car accident. I'm pretty sure I know that.
Yeah. I just towed my truck a couple months ago.
We were just talking about that too, right before we started recording. Have you ever Googled yourself?
No, never did that. I wonder what would come out of that. I might have to do that later.
I Googled myself. Project News pop up on YouTube. Well, like if I type in Don Quell, it's like a football player. But if I type in like Don Quell Johnson, it'll be Project News or one of my DJing because it say DJ Young Quell. It got the Quell in it, so that'll pop up. But before that, before I started doing Project News and DJing, nothing popped up but the football thing. It's another football player named Don Quell Johnson.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know neither. Huh?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was like a long time ago or, but yeah, it is. Anyway, wanted to be a part of a certain movie.
I always thought myself as to be a good actor, but I've never thought about being in a movie.
Never?
Never.
I always like watch movie and like, oh, I couldn't have played a good role in that movie. Like I do that, like Ride Along, even though that's a grown movie. It just looked fun to be a part of, riding in the car and all of that. Or what was that movie? I think it was a John Cena movie, a wrestling movie, something like that. And they was just going through tables, busting out windows. Like that just looked fun, even though I know it wasn't real, that they was really going through windows or probably fake windows, something like that. That just looked fun to be a part of. Like that's what I mean, like a certain movie. Like you watch a movie, like, oh, that would have been fun to do, or kick down the door or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I just never. I mean, I figured. I mean, I always have said I would be a good actor, but I've never thought about actually being in a movie.
Right. Have you ever forgot where your phone was?
Yes.
We all done it.
Yes. One time I forgot my phone. I'm looking for my phone and it was in my hand.
You was on the phone.
Yeah.
I do that. I'm talking to one of my, I think it was Dwight. I'm like, what up? And then we talking for like so long. I'm like, where'd my phone go? He like, ain't you talking to me on it? I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's been so long since, you know, I actually looked at it.
Yeah.
I don't realize that I'm talking to him on it.
Yeah.
Make you just seem crazy after you say stuff like that.
Yeah.
Driving in the car and forgot where you were going.
Yeah. Yes, I have did that. Yeah. I was at a party and we left the party to go to the store. We went to the store. In the process, one of my children called. I went to see what they wanted and forgot to go back to the party. I was driving, but forgot to go, you know, where I was going, so I ended up going to a family member's house. And forgot I was supposed to be going back to the party until I looked at the bag in the backseat.
One time my dad, I think he did that one time. He said he didn't on the last episode, but I think he did. Like one time he was driving Because my dad drive on the freeway all the time, and he likes to go all over places. And he get on the freeway so many times, he forget which location he going to next. So he'll be like, wait a second, I ain't going to this person, I'm going to this person. Like, where I'm going again? Oh, I got to take this route. Then he turn around and all of that. He just be forgetting too much because he do too much driving.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched a scary movie and end up thinking it was real? Now, when I say that, I don't want you to think like, oh, I believe in it. Like, hey, you ever been asleep? Like, you watch a movie, a scary movie, like somebody pop up from under the bed. Then when you sleep, you just start thinking like, what if this person just pop up from under the bed like that as you sleep?
Yeah. I can't think of the name of the movie, but the person was in the closet.
Right.
And my particular closet was the same kind of closet with the vanity doors. I mean, with the, you had the shutter doors. And so I was laying there, and I had turned the TV off, get ready to go to bed. And I said, well, what if that really would happen to me right now?
Right.
And I laughed it off because I'm not really scared of scary movies. But I was like, well, that would be crazy.
Yeah, a lot of people get confused on that question when I say end up thinking it's real like that. Like a Chucky, you end up thinking that a real doll. Like, nobody believes in that. But I'm just saying, you ever like thought about it, like just as thinking of the movie comparing it to your real life?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't word that question right. Anyway, have you ever fell out of your car?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Your truck?
Yeah, my truck, my running board, it was electric. They were electric on my truck. So when you open the door, the running bar would come out. And it's a setting on the steering wheel, on the dashboard, that you can turn them off. So I turned them off because I was finna go wash the truck. So I turned them off so they can stay up under there or whatever. And didn't turn them back on. So when I got ready to get out, I was used to stepping on the running board, but I stepped past it because it didn't
right.
out. And I fell out the truck. Yeah.
My dad, I didn't fall out. His truck, I didn't fall out, but I didn't step on the thing like you did. Only difference, I didn't fall, but I was like, whoa, and I almost fell out like, whoa, that was deep.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, this truck kind of high.
Yeah.
Have you ever made a mistake and called one of your kids the other kid name?
Yes. Yes, my oldest two. My second oldest called me.
Sorry about that.
And just had got through talking to my oldest, and so when I was talking to her, I was like, said her name, and she was like, Dad, that's not me, and I was like, yeah, I just got through talking to your sister. So yes, I did that.
My grandma Connie, she called because all our family names on my dad's side, all of our names start with a D. She get us confused. It's not even just grandson. It's just anybody named that start with a D. She called me like, Donell, Dino, the baby boy, Don Quell, come in. Could you come get this for me? Call me like 5 names before she get to my actual.
Yeah.
Before she get to my actual name.
Yeah.
I just be looking like, here I come. Like, I already know what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Anyway, so last week my dad was serious. It was news broken that you're going against my dad in a Trick Your Mind contest. That's like this contest. I think you seen it before. Tricky questions like what can you take away from 7 to make it even? It's not numbers. It's a little trick to it. The answer would be the S because the word 7, S-E-V-E-N, without the S would be even, right? It's a little trick to it. So normally a Trick Your Mind contest is only with one person. Like Jarrell did it by himself before, but this time I want to try something new because this is the season of competition. I want you to go against my dad in a competition. The first ever 101 Trick Your Mind contest. Now, based on your knowledge and based on my dad's knowledge, do you think that you can win?
I don't know. It sounds pretty tricky, so all I can do is give it a shot.
Give it a shot. But if you do give it your best, which you will, I'm pretty sure, what do you have to say for my dad?
That's my brother-in-law, so I can't really be violent with my main man. But
he said
hey,
the same.
man, I'm trying to win, man.
That's funny because he said something very similar like that.
Yeah.
I said, say something about my uncle. He said, he's a very cool guy. That's all he said. I'm like, Okay. All right. That's not really what I was looking for, but
yeah.
okay. We y'all, both respect each other. Technical difficulties. Anyway, so I got a lot of songs coming out. A lot of songs that's out, and I'm performing another song tonight, song 3. But out of all of my songs, can I ask you, what is your favorite song?
Well, actually, I got a couple, but I do it because I want to.
Because I want to. That's everybody's favorite song.
Yeah.
But my favorite song, number 2, my number 1 song is that one. But number 2, I'm performing it tonight, and that's song number 3. And we'll find out what that's going to be. Thank you, Uncle. And we'll be right back on Project
News.
Give it up for Uncle